It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the House of Loud, Autzen Stadium in Eugene. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Oregon Ducks.
I said yes.
Here in the booth by David.
What are you crying for?
And guys, let's get this thing started. The Ducks will get us underway with the opening kickoff.
Let me open. You're doing too much, man. It's not that deep. You need to stop.
From inside his 5.
You need to stop crying.
Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So the Arizona State Sun Devils offense will get the first crack at it here. We have got a
when you finish with it, you better go throw it in the trash.
These two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David both ready to
What's
make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have?
She wanted it.
When they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways. And Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, Dave, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So, no doubt, the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Well, I'm sure there are a lot of emotions, a homecoming of sorts as he comes back to the place where he played as the head coach of the opposition.
You know it holds a special place in his heart. And he's right
she in her room, right?
Thinking about all the great memories he shared with his
Ida, you need to go in your room.
With the fans during his time. He's got a job, David.
You know what, Savannah?
He's coaching on the other sideline this one, and he wants to get the win for his team.
Oh, you dang right. And you got to pull back those feelings. It's
all
great
right.
to be home. It's awesome to be
I don't care, whatever.
But you're also paid to do a job, and you're paid by the other side. And right now, you want to go win, and you want to beat this squad because you're competitive. So,
and the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. And the Sun Devils will punt it away on 4th down. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He'll field it close to the 50. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. So Oregon's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. We'll be watching this matchup on the outside closely today, David, to see if this guy can get anything done one-on-one against one of the best corners in the game.
Well, and this corner really can shut down half the field. And that's a big problem. This offense, they really need to win this matchup. They
grabs it inside the 15. They get him down with this offensive setup. First and goal from the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has him ready to go from inside the 10. Quarterback making adjustments. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's going for the goal line. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Boy, if that first down play was any indication, they might walk this thing in on 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. Backs looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Oregon! They grab the early lead.
And find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback. Find the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. from inside his own 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. The margin for error so small in a conference like this, and in Big Ten play, really imperative to get off to a good start.
You really focus on all offseason getting off to such a great start, right? Start fast, win our conference. Well, this is step one. And so I think you're so tired of hitting your own color jerseys, by the way. You're excited when you get in conference plays. You start to get some of that familiarity, some of that also that hatred that you have for these other teams. So the Big Ten is a fun conference.
Yeah, and you know both of these teams, their players have had this game circled all offseason because
right down the boulevard.
Man,
And he
listen.
picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. The Sun Devils now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
And those aren't the guys I'm leaving open on defense. These slot wide receivers, they've got the space in the middle of the field to work. I got to make sure that I got somebody inside of him. I got somebody outside of him. I can't give him the football because a lot of times these guys, they're good with it after the catch. They got that quickness. They got that speed, and he showed some of it there.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Sun Devils have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try.
He
This
missed
crowd
it.
trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back has it. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. The Ducks really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Might be changing the route. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Quickly complete. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the 1st down? You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness where they are in the field on that play. And even though they got the completion, it's not enough to pick up the 1st. And now you're staring 4th down right in the face.
Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Here's the handoff. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this 3rd down.
Really nice penetration by this defense, getting in there immediately, causing the running back to have to go a direction he doesn't want to go. And this defense has started the game so good. Several drives, no points allowed, and setting the tone on this one.
Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. One final play before the end of the quarter. Using his legs, it's Frazier. Fights off a defender. Got the first down and more. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. First play of the period, first down here. To the ground, he's got it again. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. And the Ducks want to pick up the tempo.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Back to pass. Makes the catch. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple first downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleed.
Now he's going to break the pocket. Short gain on the play before he slides.
These are the plays that don't show up in the stat books, right? Like, a great job. Look at him. He does an awesome job. Instead of taking the sack, clearly wanted to throw the football, scrambles around, get some positive yards. It doesn't go down as a huge gain, but these are the plays that get you W's.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long.
There he goes. He's out of bounds at the 38-yard line. The Ducks back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Now they're going to throw it. Unloads it left. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. They're dealing with a second and long. Out of the gun. The running back has it. They worked that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got his man. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
The Ducks have moved it inside the 20. On the option. Now the toss. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. And the Ducks have it with a first and goal. He's looking to throw. They'll run the screen. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it.
We're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast. They force a negative play.
Second down, he'll throw it. It's complete on the right side. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Nice job by the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks!
And after starting the season 0-1, this offense felt like they just left plays on the field in that first game. But so far today, they're taking advantage. QB's making good decisions. Guys are stepping up. They've limited the mental mistakes. They haven't turned the football over. It's a different-looking offense here in Game 2.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
And I like changing things up. I like trying new things. Handing it to the tight end, that's something you don't see very often. A little creativity. Now, there was negativity in the end, but I like the creative thought process of trying to get somebody else the football.
Gets it out quickly. A couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. The Sun Devils will punt this one away. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Running back searching for a hole. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. The Ducks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. That's caught. It's Frazier. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Under fire. Hit as he throws. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Well, he's been Mr. Dependable early in this game. The first 5 attempts, all complete. Finally, the defense able to force an incompletion when they throw his way. This guy's route running his hands. It's a matchup problem, but the defense finally has something good happen.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Ducks come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Barmore. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it. And the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
The Ducks will hustle to the line. Wants to adjust the pattern. Back to throw, time running short in the half. And it's picked off at the goal line.
Well, obviously it's raining here in this game, and the ball's slippery. I don't know if that slipped out of the QB's hands a little bit, but it certainly wasn't an accurate throw, and as a result, it ends up in an interception.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Give to the running back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Autzen Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And the Sun Devils will kick it off to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Quick release by the QB. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. First down, 10 yards to go. Leaves it with the running back.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Unloads quickly. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Ducks can really attack on this second and short. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. And that stiff arm is a weapon for this runner. He uses it and picks up a first down. And the Ducks kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. Working on the right. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
So many playmakers, so much speed in college football, so many big plays after the catch. Not on this instance. The defense did a great job reacting to the throw, getting there in a hurry, and making sure he didn't get
just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Got the tight end outside. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this.
You don't need but 1 foot in.
And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. And the field goal unit is on the field. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of the game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Looking to throw on third. Here's a heat. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. The Sun Devils will send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Hauls it in, looking for space. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but settled for the field goal.
Yeah, but they're still up, Reese, and I like where I'm at. If I'm on offense,
that's some see, look at that dumb shit. Look at that dumb shit.
Taking it the other way. And it's going to be a pick 6.
That dumb shit,
Touchdown,
man.
Arizona State.
This is a defense that prides themselves on getting turnovers, and it starts with the pass rush. It was the hit on the quarterback.
That dumb shit, boy.
Not be as accurate as the QB would have liked. Nice job in the back end, securing the interception, and then taking it the distance.
He can't score on my defense, so they want to get him the dumb shit.
Back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Offense in a split backfield. Use the play fake, now to throw. He hurls one deep down the left side.
Pass on the front.
And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says.
Thank you.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught.
Trying play action. He lofts it high.
Y'all can't run with him.
It's a big stride inside the 10.
Y'all can't run with him.
Oregon.
Motherfuckers.
And they had 6 more to board with that trip to the house. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot.
That's what we did to Alabama defense. We just couldn't get stopped.
Getting this quarterback's head.
he's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anymore.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Arkansas was far from the friendly confines of Fayetteville, but still managed to scratch out a win. And there was a lot of chatter this week about this group not being ready. Time to check those receipts, if you know what I mean. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football. And they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches. But you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Outside the pocket.
That shit out of here.
And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
They can't do nothing on defense.
The will call on their punt team. And leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, we're going to have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays in there.
The Ducks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Pulls and fires complete. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. They're a couple of yards short of the 1st down, but the offense will stay out there on 4th down. Trying to do it on the ground. Breaks into the open. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quick release on the RPO. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Leaves it with the back. And as they get him to the ground, clock
hurt my first one back. Now they hurt my second.
Here in the 3rd. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Final play of the quarter coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. Gets rid of it. And the pass falls incomplete. That's how we'll wrap up the 3rd quarter of play. But now, time for the 4th quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen.
That's all I want to do. You want to go for it or kick the field goal?
It might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen.
Kick the field goal.
They'll try to start this final period by putting a 3 spot on the board. And this kicker might be feeling it. He made one earlier. Now, yards out.
He made it, but he ran into the kicker. We stand on the field.
Can't make contact with the kicker like that. A costly special teams penalty. You've got to know your path in front of the kicker. Offense comes back on the field. And the offense cashes in on the roughing penalty. A mistake on special teams. We'll see if they can make it pay off. From the gun, running back gets to give. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Hauls it in. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
And that's what the running game can do for an offense. You run the football, you have some success. Then what do? You stick the ball out there, you pull it back, you run some play action, you complete the football, get a first down. Nice balance by this offense.
Man, this defense just has so much speed. You saw it on that 3rd down play. The offense is trying to get a quick one, see if they can get a block and maybe spring a guy free. But the pursuit, wow, that was so good defensively.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Finds a little bit of space. He'll get 3 out to the 15.
How about the job by this defense? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense, stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
Wants to fire on second down. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
Those always sting a little bit when you get so close to getting the QB to the ground, creating a negative play, and then all of a sudden he turns it into something positive. Just really annoying as a defensive guy.
Wants to throw on third. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a time. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He wants it all. Got a hand on it nicely and broke it up in the end zone.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Under fire. Oh, he's got some space.
Dude, man, this man bad. I try to fucking
his way inside the 10 to the 8. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Got out of trouble and throws. It's complete to the right. Touchdown Ducks! And the route is on. This dude is revving his engine like that duck coming out on a motorcycle.
Beat us last year, man. Put a spanking on y'all ass this year.
And it's nice to have a guy that can do that. Goodness gracious, they just keep finding at Oregon is trigger men. Not only throw the football, but guys who can pick him up and put him down and make big plays.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. He'll start the return inside his spot. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complimentary football-type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get it.
Quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
That's what really means
doing. The defense dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here.
That shit.
And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. The Sun Devils will line up to punt it away. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
I got a lot of their players on my team this year that I got out the pro.
Makes a move. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. The give and tick, 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 tick,
my
tick,
fourth
tick,
string running back.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Quarterback may change this route. To the air on second down.
Got him.
A shot toward the end
Got
zone.
him.
And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
This offense isn't calling the dogs off in this game. We're here late. They're still taking shots. And a big reason why is how good this quarterback has been all game long. 4 touchdown passes. He's reading the defense. He's playing in rhythm. He's throwing on time. He's been accurate. And late in the game, they're still letting him take shots.
He's got his man. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They're in field goal range here on fourth down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. I think that receiver really had 2 choices there. Catch the ball, or he was going to wear it in his chest.
That's the fourth string running back.
Taking an ice bath after too many of these curl routes. He catches them in the body like that. This quarterback has a cannon arm. The receiver found the soft spot in the zone, and, man, the quarterback gave him no choice.
Pocket breaking down. Turning it on. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
Man-to-man coverage is a great opportunity for scrambling quarterbacks to take off and run because everybody on defense who's covering has their backs turned to the quarterback, obviously, because they're chasing an intended receiver or target. So good job that time by the quarterback knowing I've got man coverage. If it's not open, I can take off and go make something positive happen.
We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Snagged out of the air. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Sun Devils come to the line on third. Fires one high and deep. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Here's a throw downfield late. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. Looking to throw on first down. Got it inside the 10.
Leave to get him one.
Again, yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And after starting the season 0-1, they knew
They
they
beat my
needed
ass
more
last
from
year. I
their
don't care.
offense in this game. You just had to find ways to make more explosive plays, and that's what they've been able to do. They've executed at a tremendous level. I really like the quarterback play and the leadership that he's showing, and because of that, they look like they're going to get back to 500. Let's see where this team can go.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Ohio State found a way to pick up the W, and a win is a win, but this was not the type of convincing victory they've gotten used to in Columbus. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. What a play to set him up. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll try the run. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Pass rush.
Oh, fuck that. I want to touch
Get him
that.
at the 32. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He slings it deep to the left. It's complete. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep pouring on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical, they were faster, and it showed today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation.